Yeah, breaking news just hours ahead of tonight's leading contenders debate. The field has expanded. A candidate reverses course and announces he will participate as pressure mounts in this ever-changing race. Good afternoon. I'm Chris Raggi, now on CBS2 and streaming on CBSN New York. Let's begin with that breaking news. We're right around 7 hours away from tonight's debate between the top Democratic contenders in the race for New York City mayor, and happening right here on CBS2. And the breaking news is Eric Adams has announced he will, in fact, participate after declining our invitation earlier this week. Questions arose about Adams' place of residence, and now, moments ago, Mr. Adams has changed his mind and asked to be reinstated. He'll join the 4 other top contenders in a final face-off before primary voting begins this Saturday. CBS2's John Diaz now has more on this hotly contested race.
They want to turn this into an issue.
Okay.
This is not an issue. It's not an issue at all.
Frontrunner for New York City Mayor Eric Adams continuing his convincing today that he does indeed reside in the city. Yesterday, he invited reporters to his Bed-Stuy apartment, insisting he lives there, after many are questioning how much time he spends at a co-op he co-owns in Fort Lee, New Jersey, and allegedly sleeps at Borough Hall.
They've been following me for months. They know where I am. So for his campaign and other campaigns to say this, they've been trailing me for months. So when people want to scrutinize everything, I live at Lafayette Avenue.
Mayor Bill de Blasio now seemingly standing up for Adams.
He's a Brooklynite. He's a New Yorker. He's served the city in many different capacities. I just don't see an issue here.
But said he's not yet ready to make an endorsement.
I am going to vote on primary day on June 22nd. I am going to think about how much I want to share with the people of the city. If I think it's important to go into detail about what I'm feeling, I will, but I'm really going to watch.
The allegations happening right before WCBS is set to host a debate tonight, 2 days before early voting begins. Among them, Maya Wiley, who has picked up key endorsements and picked up steam in a new poll, surging into second place behind Eric Adams.
For the candidates, this is the last opportunity to make their case, to make their image.
Alan Sanders is a political science professor. He says debates are free commercials for candidates with a lot of risks. No room to mess up, so they'll have to be careful.
That's one of the reasons why incumbents or the candidates who are leading in the polls tend to refuse to go on a debate. They know that the dangers are greater than the possible benefits.
And political experts say that voters will be focusing on a couple of major issues during this race, including crime and disorder. Early voting starts on Saturday. Primary day is June 22nd. From the West Side, John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
All right, and this just in, CBS2 has received records of Eric Adams' Easy Pass transactions, which reveal fewer than a dozen trips to New Jersey in the 12-month span between the May of 2020 and May of 2021. However, it's unclear whether Adams traveled to New Jersey without using his Easy Pass or by using other means of transportation. And remember, tonight's debate is the last time the candidates will face off before early voting begins. Marsha Kramer and Maurice Dubois will be our moderators, and you can watch tonight, 7 o'clock live right here on CBS2 and streaming on CBSN New York.